filled her up, eh?
Yeah, so where was I? Oh, talking about like the shambles of my man cave. Like, I literally haven't touched a kit. The last thing I did was something to do with that Mustang that I was building before that fell by the wayside like so many others. I came back in here once, like sometime last fall, and sat down and just absolutely had nothing. It was weird. Like, I still watch models on Facebook, I still visit the forum at SMA, Keeper of the Force. Talk with like John Simmons quite a bit on Facebook about models, and occasionally with Ken about it when we're not trying to figure out something with the magazine about models. But I just totally lost any ambition to sit at the bench. None. It was like, ugh. And for a while I just wanted to sell everything. Just like liquidate. And you know, that's kind of extreme. But I get that way. I just go from totally obsessively into something to like zero. You know? And it's not a great way to be. There's not much balance in that, right? So, that's an understatement. So I'm working on that. I'm totally working on that. But then I come in here, into this place, into this man cave, and it's just in shambles. There's so much friggin' stuff that how does a person... It's like insanity. It really is. All kinds of stuff, way too much stuff. Can't focus on that. So this little video, instead of a review, is just going to be I don't know, a confession. Like, I've got to really reduce the amount of stuff. My wife and I are working towards moving into a tiny house, and it's not like the tiny house movement that you see going around. It's just a small house, 500 square feet. This place is like 1,200 square feet, plus then a basement of 1,200 square feet. So it's 2,400 square feet of livable space in this house, plus the garage, which is another 7. Like, there's a lot of space in this house. It's a bungalow with a basement, but it ends up being a lot of space, right? So we're working towards 500 square feet, and there's no way that all this stuff is going to fit in there. I'm going to have to basically downsize into something the size of a suitcase. You know what I mean? Like, literally, and almost have, like, the kit that I'm building is the only kit I have. And I think for me that might be a good way to go. Maybe the limitation will cause me to be more creative. Instead of just getting hung up, like I get hung up on so many builds because I've got so many options. Maybe it's too many options. Seriously. Maybe being limited in the resources that I have available to me will cause me to be more creative, have more fun, and actually finish something. So over this next series of videos, as I kind of kick this channel up a little bit again, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to clean out some of my stash, move out some of the gear, take it out of the orange room, put it back in this other room, which is right over here, which is where my man cave was for the first series of videos. Now that room's empty in the house. It's just kind of a back room. And I'm going to attend the Shearwater show in Halifax, Nova Scotia in April. And I got 2 tables there. I'm going to sell off a whole bunch of my stuff because I don't need it. I just don't need it. It's stupid. And all towards downsizing. So, wow, this is a rant, eh? Ha! Well, you're still here, so I'm going to start cleaning this out, and whatever, that's about it. Not much of a video, but I'd like to hear your comments though. I'd like to hear what you think about the whole obsession, hoarding, compulsive gathering of the hobby in relationship to creativity. Just feel free to rant in the comments. It'd be neat to hear what you think. That's really what I've found the last year. I got way too much friggin' stuff. I don't need it. I don't need 500 shades of blue. I don't. It's ridiculous. And it's actually making me hate the hobby. It really is. And maybe because I've turned the hobby into a form of a job too, but that's a whole nother discussion, right? But really, like, all these options. Like, how many shades of rusty brown does a guy need? How much do you need? is too much? Too much? Is endless options good for creativity, or is it garbage? I don't know. How long am I? I'm like 5 minutes long here, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Again, I encourage you, please leave a comment. If you like the subject, give me a thumbs up, just so I know that you like videos like this. And if you hate it, give me a thumbs down. Whatever. I'll still sleep good at night. Alright, cheers. Here's to good, stiff coffee, and better days ahead. God bless. See ya.